Welcome to our Evolve 365 Complete Learning Solutions demo. We'll be walking through the service offerings and a site demo as well today. To get started, I want to just give you a little bit of background on the Evolve 365 platform. We did create Evolve 365 as a answer to a few everyday problems and concerns that end users always have when you're moving to new technology or transitioning from old technology to new, launching new or updates, those kinds of things. A lot of times end users are resistant to change, but usually there's a lot of questions in terms of why change needs to happen, where folks can find help, and basically just information about how they can do their everyday tasks without interruption during those transitions. And so to answer these problems and concerns, Evolve 365 came about, and we offer a variety of solutions to be sure that we're answering a lot of these questions. We do offer on-demand training videos, end-user support, and jumpstart guides, different ways to learn as well, which is very important. There's a lot of different types of learners in the world, so we want to make sure that we're accommodating everyone. This could be learning webcasts, learning campaigns. We also offer customized playlists or training courses. And then we do also know that communicating with users often and consistently helps. So we strive for monthly learning campaigns and just that consistency of information. We also offer champions programs so that we can help users help themselves or help power users help end users. Organizational change management assessments and workshops are also very helpful to be sure that we're making policy and governance information available to users, using that in our plans when we're sharing information. And then also with the Evolve 365 service, you will have a dedicated learning strategist who is a Planet representative working with you to make sure that the best plans and strategies are available to you to help you communicate and train your users. And again, those learning webcasts and playlists, campaigns just offer a variety of ways for users to help themselves. So finding different ways for them to train on demand, on their own time, and then of course with some planned sessions as well. At Planet, we know that successful digital transformation does include organizational change management. End user adoption does need to be planned into the digital transformation. So when you're doing a workforce update or possibly rolling out new technologies, it's important to define your vision and goals, assess the needs and opportunities, define and build your plan, and then drive change and adoption. And how you drive change and adoption is really through communication and advocacy, building champions to help you support or build excitement for those changes, and then measure our success and repeat, making changes along the way to our strategies if we need to. So pilot programs or pilot rollouts are very helpful for helping us assess or measure those adoption during a transformation and being able to tweak and make changes as we go. Our approach to digital transformation is to be sure that we're partnering with your organization so that we can understand the culture, your culture at your workforce, so we can build that into our plans. What works for one organization won't work for all of organizations, and sometimes even very similar organizations will have different cultures or different approaches that work for their users in terms of communication and training as well. And so what we want to make sure that we do is work with you and integrate into things that you're already doing. We want to work with your communication and training team. We want to work with your IT support. We want to understand what kinds of questions are being asked, where help is absolutely needed, and then focus our efforts there. And that may change over time, and we're there with you to make sure that we can help you strategize. An adoption assessment can be very helpful in terms of seeing where we want to focus efforts, especially with your organization, and making sure that we're customizing that adoption service to your needs. So where's the goal? Where would you like to go? And then we want to make sure that we're assessing the technical environment, assessing any end user needs and blockers that you might know of. Of course, again, that resistance to change can often lead to different types of blockers with your end users adopting. So we want to kind of check those out. And then, of course, build excitement and make those connections so that we can communicate to users the importance of change, how it will benefit them, and so on. We also want to make sure we're assessing usage priorities, governance options, communication options, and training options as well, so that all of our suggestions and that our end plan makes the most sense for you. Just want to go over our organizational change management services very briefly here. We do offer help should you need it in terms of cultural change within your organization. And this can range from us coming in to help you plan or look at governance for different technologies you may be rolling out. But it can also help you implement the plans that we might help you come up with. So just depending on your needs as far as the cultural shift between inside your organization to ensure adoption of new technology, we can help you not only plan for those changes, but also help you implement a successful change plan. Again, with your Evolve 365 service, you do get access to a Planet representative, a learning strategist, who will help you with a variety of different things for the Evolve 365 platform, some of which include customizing learning campaigns, helping you execute those as well, strategizing for new technology rollouts, and sharing ongoing usage analytics and reporting. That's very helpful, of course, to make sure that if we need to make adjustments, we're doing so. We also offer admin in the know newsletters. These are wonderful representations of the Microsoft roadmap, showcasing the different things that may be of interest to you and your users that are coming down the pipeline. It's also very helpful to know when those updates are happening, when they're coming from Microsoft. That way your learning strategist can help you build awareness to your users that maybe a change is coming, and then showcase how to use the new features or the products that are rolling out. We do also offer webcasts for end users. These can be tips and tricks on how to use the applications, overviews of new applications that you might be rolling out, and so on. And then also quarterly admin training and office hours, which can help you as the admins in your organization understand new technology that might be coming down the line from Microsoft, and of course how to implement and use those tools to the best of their ability. Also showcasing any benefits and discussing how to build awareness to your users. Really, any kinds of admin questions that you might have, these office hours sessions are great to bring those up in. Just to give you a little bit of an idea of one of our service offerings, we do offer the learning and adoption plans for new technology deployments. These are extremely helpful for communicating to your users about a new technology rollout. What's great about these is that we're there with you from the planning stage. And so it's important to start the process with your end users by telling them about the project, letting them know that new technology is coming, building awareness about it. When is it happening? Why is it happening? What are the benefits of it? And then really starting to generate excitement about those benefits, things that can make their everyday easier, and so on. We also then continue sharing training information about the new technology and the new features that may be available to them. We're also able to speak to different audiences to help you share information with your executives and help desk personnel. This can be very helpful to say, what do I need from an executive sponsor? How can they help you with the overall adoption plan? And then informing help desk users before the launch so that they can have the time, especially to train themselves on how to use the products to help end users. And then, of course, we do campaign summaries and end user satisfaction surveys, launch reports to make sure that our plan was successful and that new plans down the line, if we need to make tweaks or changes to them, we can. Another service that we offer is the Champions Program. This is a wonderful program to build up your power users within your organization. Evolve 365 and your learning strategist would help you build this community of champions, and they really become an extension of your an extension or mouthpiece for your message on the rollout. They're there to help generate excitement to end users. We, as the Planet team, the Evolve 365 team, will help your champions learn everything they need to know about that new technology, helping with remote office hours to answer questions, coaching sessions, and again, answering those questions, doing ad hoc training when needed. If there's a lot of frequently asked questions coming in, we can train users on how to speak to those. We also offer train the trainer sessions and a variety of services for those champions so that they're extremely ready and capable of helping end users. Your champions, again, are really there to promote the benefits of the new technology, to generate excitement and awareness of the change when things are happening, answering questions and things of that nature. The other thing that the Champions Program is wonderful for is gathering feedback from your end users, challenges, questions, concerns, and then that way we as the launch team would be able to share communications, training, and other information to help users be more at ease with the change. The learning strategist engagement does depend on the services that you purchase. However, this is a good look at our Complete Learning and Champions program. The Complete Learning, of course, comes with the Champions program, but if you are just doing the Complete Learning services, we typically want to make sure that we're meeting with you monthly. This will help us strategize and plan for the upcoming activities that we might be pushing out, including email communications or training campaigns. These could be Teams announcements or SharePoint newsletters, whatever the case may be for your organization. Sharing reports, doing webinars, those types of activities. And then you can see that our Champions program, we have a variety of activities that we do with your champions to ensure their success as well. I do have some real-world case studies on user adoption with the usage of the Evolve 365 program. So let's take a look at those very quickly just to showcase how this all works. We know that by sharing information with users, they tend to then pay attention to either training or the information being provided. So one customer that we were working with was trying to push or increase adoption of the OneDrive for Business sync feature. And so we ran an email communication or an email campaign on syncing and sharing, just to share some additional information about the features that OneDrive for Business offers. Now, these campaigns included information about the features and also training on how to use those features. This campaign directly resulted in an increase in usage on the Evolve 365 site, which then in turn also increased the overall usage of the OneDrive for Business features inside of the Office 365 app. Now, just to take a look real quickly, we also did a variety of other activities with the users during this time. So this whole campaign included email campaigns, webinars, some cafe days, which are kind of like lunch and learns, things where you get folks together for a period of time to just chit chat about features, answer questions, or share some training. And again, the training links and emails were very helpful here. This directly resulted in an increase in their Office 365 usage over time. And also we also were able to see this inside of Evolve 365 because we do offer the opportunity to include your Office 365 usage reports inside of the Evolve 365 training platform. Now, we're never going to showcase personal information when we're doing that. We're simply pulling usage and which features are being used. And then what we're able to see is the correlation between the folks who are actually using the training and using the applications. And so these blue bars are folks who are getting training and the amount of usage that we're seeing for the different features. In this case, we were pushing the syncing feature here versus those who were not taking the training. And so we see a very steep increase in that. We also did another campaign on Teams where an organization was pushing out Teams chat and meetings. And so we did a communication campaign on the chat feature, all the things that it had to offer, and we were able to see that increase as well. And so that, again, looked a lot like the OneDrive for Business campaign activities, which we know have worked in the past. So we always start with what we know works and then make changes if we need to. And so we can see that steady increase over time again. Now, speaking to our platform, the Evolve 365 site, it is easily accessible. We offer SSO authentication with the Evolve 365 platform. So this would be just creating a trust with your Office 365 environment. That will allow your users to access the site without needing to remember extra credentials or even having to enter credentials if they're already logged into Office 365. We also offer a variety of integration with Teams, which can be very helpful, obviously, with accessibility. Our content is updated weekly, and we offer the micro-learning. And so micro-learning is small snippets of information. Our videos range from about 30 seconds to a minute and a half. And we find that this is extremely helpful for adult learners, especially in the workforce, who are trying to get a quick answer to a question and get back to their day. Our content is also easily customizable, and so is our site. The site homepage, which I will show you here in a little bit, is customizable, as well as the content that's available on the site. And you can even upload your own content to the site should you have trainings that you've already created that you would like to have accessible in one place. Our content is also curated by Microsoft MVPs and Microsoft Service Adoption Specialists, and we just want to tell you that so you know that our content is verified and it's all up to date and accurate. Within the Evolve 365 site, we do have customized playlists, or skill tracks as we call them. And these are just courses of training that we've put together through lessons. They include activities and quizzes for learning retention. So there's a lot of neat things that we can do with the skill tracks. These are also customizable. Should you want to take one or two videos out of a lesson, or if you would like to build one from scratch, your learning strategist will help you do that. These can also be published to your users, either as suggested or mandatory, and then we're able to track the usage of these in the reports within Evolve 365. Let's go ahead and take a look at our environment here. So this is our Evolve 365 site. This is the home page. You will be able to customize your URL and the site in terms of branding and things of that nature. You can also do a variety of different things on the home page. Right now we have this set up just as we see a lot of our customers enjoying the home page, quick links and things like that. But any of the layout and other information on the home page is customizable. We typically like to offer quick access to subjects that are of interest to your users, and these can change over time. And that's the best part, again, about having your learning strategist, is any updates on the site that you might want to make. It's very quick and easy to do, and we can do that as often as you need. We also provide quick links should you want to point directly to a skill track or other training inside of the site. or even if you would like to link back to your intranet or another space that your users frequent often. And then another popular idea for the homepage is to offer a spotlight video, especially if you're doing a technology rollout. Highlighting certain content about that application is very helpful. Next, our resource library does have the ability to highlight information as well. So one of the things that you'll do when you first meet with your learning strategist is go through our full catalog of training and be sure to deactivate any training content that is not of interest to you. So if you're not using the Office 2016 or 2013 content, you don't have to have those available. You can simply have the M365 application information available to your users. And so again, this is a space where you can just simply highlight a few Office 365 products, some of the desktop products, whatever is of interest to your users at that time. And again, it is changeable. And then this is just an example of our content catalog. I do want to mention that we do offer Dynamics 365 content and security compliance content at an extra cost. So if that's of interest to you, just make sure to check with your Planet sales representative. Now, our content is very easy to dig into. Your users may use keyword searching and narrow down by a specific subject, which is really helpful. Or they may not be coming to the training site with a specific question. Maybe they want to learn about a particular application. And if they wanted to do that, they could simply click into the application subject. All of the content on that subject is now available here to us. And we break this down in a few different ways as well. All of the skill tracks or trackable courses that are available for this particular subject are going to be located on the right-hand side. We offer also any guided learning paths for users who are maybe just starting out. They're not quite sure what they want to learn about, and maybe they just want to learn the basics and kind of move through some pre-built options. Now I'll click on this one so we can see what these look like. But essentially it's just a collection of videos that will offer a getting started information on Outlook for your users, and then offers some suggested training on where to go next. Then we also offer categories for your users to start digging into. Maybe they want to learn more about email messages, and then maybe they wanted to learn about attachments. And so all of our email communication training on attachments is located here. And now I can just simply look through the list, pick something that I'm interested in, and open the video. For your information, we do offer a subset of our training catalog in different languages. So if that is of interest to you, please let us know. And we also offer instructional text under all of our video content so that if your user is someone who can simply just read through steps and get on with their day, that is perfectly fine. The next area I want to showcase to you is the skills dashboard. Now this skills dashboard will look different for every user depending on what they have chosen to enroll in, and then also showcase any suggested or mandatory trainings that have been published to them by an admin. Now a user can come in here and search on a subject and find any of the skill tracks that we have to offer available to them, and then simply click on one of the titles to navigate to the skill track. Here they'll be able to enroll in the skill track or simply just start going through the lessons. Our lessons are typically a collection of videos on a particular topic, which helps the user kind of walk through in bite-sized pieces. It also helps so that the user doesn't have to finish the training all in one sitting. These green check marks will allow users to see which videos they have already completed. When they've completed all of the videos in a lesson, it will complete over here as well. So it's very easy for a user to come back to the skill track and pick up right where they left off. And again, we offer activities and quizzes to help with retention. Now those are the end user areas. There are a few admin areas, of course. We do offer the reports dashboard, which is very easy to dig into the different types of reports that we have. And we also offer on the dashboard just a glance at what kinds of activities are happening. The other area of interest is Solution Center. This is a space that is an elevated permission area, but is a wonderful tool for either champions and or help desk personnel. This is a great tool to help someone find and send training content to another user should they need to. So for example, someone calls into the help desk, your help desk technician will answer their question and get them on with their day. However, this is a wonderful follow-up to the user. So if maybe a user calls in about an Excel charts, the help desk personnel can put in the search criteria and click search. And it's going to pull up all of the information on that search criteria in the site. These videos you can actually click on to view before you put them in the email. But if you're ready to build your email, you can simply just click on the add button. Maybe there's a few videos that the user might find very helpful. Then you simply enter in the email address and the caller's name and click send. There are a couple of email templates that are pre-built in the site. Those are also customizable. We do also offer an author area. Of course, that's where we would add new content to the site or help manage content that maybe you're adding to the site as well. So our author section allows us to tinker with these templates and a variety of different things. All right, let's jump back to our presentation here and just cover a couple of last minute options. I do want to just mention again our service offerings. Our organizational change management services that we discussed a little bit earlier, but again, helping you discover and assess your needs and to make that cultural shift within your organization, and offering a couple of different opportunities for you to either simply work with Planet Technologies to plan and outline what needs to happen, and then you would implement, or also to stay and help you implement those plans. And then our Evolve 365 services come in a variety of different plans. The Complete Learning and Enterprise Learning are our most popular. We do offer a small agency plan that is a subset of our Complete Learning activities, and that is for organizations that are about 100 users. And then we also offer add-ons for any of the plans that you might choose. You can do additional webcasts, additional playlists, but we also offer custom training, which will offer you the opportunity to work with us and have our Evolve 365 content team build training for you. This could be on an application that you use internally, could be on a process that you want to document for your users. It could be a variety of different things. And we also offer Evolve admin support and training. So if you'd like to purchase hours to have access to a cloud strategist from Planet Technologies to be able to answer questions for you as an admin for the Office 365 tools, we offer that as well. So I want to thank everyone for going through this demo with us. If you have any questions, or if you're interested in a free trial where you can actually access our demo site that I was showing you earlier, please reach out to your Planet representative. You can also find more information about Evolve 365 at www.futureproofyourworkforce.com. And you can also contact us at info@futureproofyourworkforce.com. Thank you so much and have a great day.